Hello everyone, my name is Naz and I welcome to you in my channel Naz Parshala. So today I'm going to take one more interesting story, and through this English story you will learn tenses, vocabulary, pronunciation and how to do perfect reading. So without wasting time, let's start. Chapter 8 Mysteries and Secret. Autumn came soon, and Jo was working towards making her dreams come true. She used to go to the attic, do all her writing without anyone's knowledge. She was working on a manuscript which she wanted to publish. When her piece of work was completed, she took it out of her secret drawer and stealthily went out of her house. She had a plan on her mind and she was heading towards the city briskly to fulfill it. When she reached her destination, she was in two minds whether to go inside or not. But then she drew a long breath and walked in through the door. In 15 minutes, she was out of the place, but she looked nervous to Laurie, who had followed her, seeing her hurrying towards the city. Jo was not behaving like the Jo Laurie knew. She seemed shaken and disturbed. Laurie approached and asked her, "What happened, Jo? Why are you so pale? Did you create some problem?" "No, it's not that. I have to confess something to you, since you are my closest friend. But promise me you won't tell anything at home," Jo pleaded. Laurie replied, "I promise you. Even I have a secret which I wanted to tell you about." Jo revealed, "I used to write stories in garret, my special hideaway. Now that the stories are complete, I had come here to give it to the newspaper man to get an opinion if he liked them. He said he will let me know by next week if he likes them." "Bravo, my friend! This is great news. My dear friend is going to be an author," Laurie exclaimed. Jo cut him in between. "No, Laurie, don't be so happy. It will only be possible if he likes them, or it will be a waste. I did my part. Now the rest is luck. What did you want to tell me?" Laurie told her that he had found Meg's glow with her Mr. Brock, which was a sign love and romance for him. But Joe didn't like the idea that her sister would fall in love and go away from her. It was confusing for Laurie to see Joe reacting like this. All this was due to the reason that Joe had realized that Meg was now going towards womanhood, and someday they would have to part ways, living their own separate lives. Joe was not comfortable thinking about the impending separation from her sister, and therefore there was a visible change in her behavior. She was always waiting for the postman, behaved roughly with Mr. Brock, and was always talking in whisper to Laurie. Meg could notice that something was happening and she wanted to find out what it was. 2 weeks later, she could hear Joe and Laurie laughing loudly in their yard. She went close and could hear the sound of newspaper being opened and closed. Meg thought that it was really impossible to expect something lady-like from Joe, and sat in the parlor. Seconds later, Joe came jumping into the parlor and handed the newspaper to Meg, asking her to read a story. Meg started reading it, and it was clear from her face that she really enjoyed it. Unable to control her secret any further, she told Meg that she had written the story in the newspaper. Meg was extremely happy to hear the good news and congratulated Jo on her success and wishing that she would write more and become a famous author one day. Everyone was so proud of her, and her mother and her sisters came forward to bless her, kiss her, and hug her. Then Jo told everyone how she used to write in the attic, how she went to the newspaperman alone, and how she eagerly waited for this moment. Her family was overjoyed, and some tears of happiness flowed after her tale was over. For watching. If you like my videos, please hit the bell icon for more updating videos. Like, share, comment and subscribe my channel Nas Parshala. Thank you, take care and be safe at home.